Spirits of the board, tell us who has the baddest motherfucking channel on all of YouTube.
Schmack-a-ma-gob, Dr. Fuck here. And before I get into this new Vinnie Vincent thing, this Vinnie Vincent shit won't stop. I want to ask all of you a favor. Stop calling him a piece of shit. He is not a piece of shit. He's a whole fucking log of shit. Yeah, Vinnie Vincent's having a birthday bash. Now check this out. When I first heard this, I was like, wow. He's popping his head out again. Guy has no shame whatsoever. And he feeds on, you know, idiots. I mean, anybody with half a brain would be ashamed to defend this idiot. But, you know, like flies to a log of shit, that's what they are. They're a bunch of flies. About 20 of them. Anyway, so he's having this birthday bash. And I first heard about it a couple days ago. And I was like, oh man, this guy's coming back. I gotta make a video about it. I'm glad I didn't, because the next day I found out he's having his birthday bash the same day as the Rock and Pod Expo in Nashville, which I am part of. And in the same hotel. You know, the hotels have different rooms. So Vinnie Vincent's gonna be in the same place the same day as me. And for those of you who don't know, man, I have a link below. Check out Nashville, Rock and Pod. If you live in the Nashville area, you should definitely come out. If you don't live in the Nashville area, you should definitely come out and hang out with me. Come on, we'll all goof on Vinny while we're there. Last year I wore Vinnie Vincent makeup. I don't know, I'm thinking of doing it again with a party hat. Maybe not. But can you believe this? And wait, it gets even crazier. Shut up, phone. Vinnie Vincent, alright, I'll set this up in case you missed the video. Last year in the Rock and Pod Expo, Vinny was going to be part of it. He asked for no money, but he did ask for a separate room and security and all this bullshit so he can sell his merchandise and charge $500 for anybody that wants their guitar signed, where actually one guy did. One guy did pay $500. But then as the months went by, Vinny changed his mind on everything. He wanted money. I mean, he wanted all this crazy stuff. And respectfully, the people in charge of the Rock and Pod Expo said, you know what? Sorry, but this ain't going to work out. So they respectfully declined Vinny's outlandish offers to be part of the Rock and Pod Expo. Then Vinny took it upon himself to go on Facebook and badmouth the people on Rock and Pod, the Rock and Pod Expo, saying blatant lies about them and a bunch of bullshit. I already went through this on one of the videos. Well, get this. Vinny's people just wrote the Rock and Pod Expo to see if he can, like, what do they call that, coincide with his birthday? Like, you know, not actually be part of the expo, but, you know, kind of promote it. That Vinny's going to have his birthday party on the same day at the hotel. The balls on this guy. I thought he had him snipped. Can you believe after what he did, he then reaches out for their help? Come on, you all got to come to Nashville with me, man. It's going to be fun. Honeycutt's. Honeycutt's going to be there. Man, Honeycutt's, I can't wait till he fucks you over. That's going to be a glorious day. And let me tell you something. It's coming. It's coming. And you deserve it. I mean, you have to be fucking a complete and utter moron to work with this fucking thief scumbag. So anyway, yeah. Rock and Pod Expo. It's going to be fun. Check out the link below. There's going to be a lot of people there. A lot of musicians. A lot. I mean, every year it's a blast, and this one's going to be the biggest one yet so far. So please check the link below and check out the Rock and Pod Expo. And I also want to do this. This is beyond awesome. For those of you that don't know, me and Mark Slaughter are pretty tight, bro. we're buddies, man. I met him last year in Nashville. I had a friend with me that wanted a picture with him. So I said, give me your phone, I'll take a picture with you, Mark Slaughter. And when I went to take the picture, Mark Slaughter was like, Dr. Fuck! And it turns out that Mark Slaughter watches this channel and he enjoys my videos. And then we got to talking. It was at a comedy club and he was so cool. I mean, the guy is beyond cool. And we exchanged numbers and we text each other, you know, on Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, happy holidays. Super nice guy. Well, anyway, he called me like a month or so ago, and he sent me this. He asked for my address, and he sent me his new album, well, his latest album. It's called Halfway There, on vinyl, and he signed it for me. And look, I'm not saying this. And to prove I'm not saying this because he sent it to me, I don't know if it's on YouTube. It should be. Hopefully it is. Man, this album's awesome. Check it out on YouTube. Man, the song, check out the song Devoted. That song fucking smokes. And I love the title track and Not Here. I actually don't think there's a bad song on this album. For those that, you know, that there aren't Mark Slaughter fans, I know many of you are. But those that aren't, give this a chance. Seriously, give this a chance. I was very, very impressed by this. And thank you so much, Mark. And I'm not doing this shit because he sent it to me. Just, man, listen to Devoted. Just listen to it and tell me I'm wrong. That's not a badass riff and a badass song. Very impressed by this album. And that's my plug. So, and Mark Slaughter's the nicest guy. For that idiot Vinnie Vincent to say anything negative about him after everything Vinnie Vincent has done, and me, like, you know, knowing Mark Slaughter for a little while now, come on, man. So, hey, hopefully, hey, and if some of you that aren't going to the Rockin' Pod, go to Vinny's Bash and say hi to me. But if you're going to the Bash, you're probably going to want to punch me, and that'd be great because I love money, and I won't punch you back. I'll punch your wallet, tough guy. But what are you gonna hit me with, a fucking man purse? I fear no Vinnie Vincent defender. I fear nobody, really, especially other idiots that say they can destroy me. What was that? Did you see that? I don't know. I think I'm seeing things. Something just popped up on the screen. I don't know what that was. Alright, I want to tag something on that's on this channel and I put up like a year ago. So in case you missed it, it goes along, it coincides with the Rockin' Pod Expo. Unlike Vinnie Vincent's Bash, that's not going to coincide with the Rockin' Pod Expo. You cheap piece of shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Not a piece of shit. You cheap log of big ass shit. What the fuck was that? I can't be destroyed. Here's something that I have plugged many times, but I don't feel like I plugged it enough. It's the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. My podcast. I do it with a guy that, man, if you think I'm funny, the guy I do the show with is funnier than me. His name is Ian Waszilla, the Ayatollah of Alcohola. He gets drunk while we do our podcast. I drink water. And we have a very fanatical fan base who fight for us every chance they get. And when we had the Podcast Kings contest, man, that was a tough fight because we went against so many podcasts, and we ended up winning because our fan base is so fanatical. And all podcasts were doing the same thing. They were like writing people that don't listen to the podcast, and you know, we did the same thing. Just bit my tongue. And our fan base was making different Facebook pages and adding, but the other podcasts were doing the same thing. Unlike one total dickweed out there that says that we use bots, and which nothing could be further than the truth. And this same dickweed cried to me here on the Almost Human Facebook page that we won't let him on the group page, and he's a fan of our show. And I didn't know this guy. So I added him to the page, and all he did was cause drama. And then when we won the Podcast Kings, during the whole contest, he's there voting against us every chance he got, which I don't get it. The guy's psychotic. And goes by the name of Zach. And so then when we finally won, he got so butthurt about it, he ran around saying that we used bots. There you go. So, and by the way, the guy said that at the last expo, he walked up to me and I grabbed my phone and ran away from him. Now, number one, I don't know what he looks like. His profile doesn't have a picture of him. Number two, the whole Podcast King contest happened after the expo. So, number one, I didn't know him and I didn't know what he looks like. So why would I run from him? The guy is so full of shit. And, but, you know, anyway, enough of him. He's nothing. Like I've said before, nobody hates me. If you hate me, you're a nobody. So, my deal is, our podcast rules, the way our podcast works is we just do our thing. We don't latch on to more popular podcasts and attack them because, they, you know, people that do that have no personality whatsoever, and they do stuff like that, so the more popular podcasts would talk about them and give them ratings. I won't do that. You know, you can attack me all you want. While you're attacking me, you're promoting me, you idiot. Keep promoting me. Keep attacking me. What was that? So, here's a song I wrote, and this was before we won the Podcast Kings. I wrote a song called The Ballad of Waszilla and Me, or Waszilla and Fuck, I don't know how I called it. And in the lyrics I say we are the Pod Kings. And this was before the Pod King contest, so I was like, wow, I had a premonition. And so anyway, I wrote this song about Ian and myself, about how badass our podcast is, and how personally, you know, I mean, call it ego, call it what you want, but we're the best. We are the best. And go on our Facebook page and, you know, ask the people on our Facebook page. They'll agree with you. We are the best. And I'm sure some of you are watching. Let them know. Educate everybody out down there. We are the best. Hey, if you want to check it out, one of our most popular episodes is the top worst Motley Crue songs. That's a fan favorite. There's many fan favorites, but that's the one that pops into my mind at the moment. Anyway, so here it is. The Ballad of Waszilla and Fuck. I think that's the name of it. Schmack-a-magab. I can't be destroyed. Later, here is Dr. Fuckface signing off. Ciao.
Oh yeah!
I started with some reviews on YouTube. Then I wanted to start a podcast. Ayatollah said, I'm gonna help ya, and we proceeded to kick some pot ass. Damn, you fuckers are lucky to get this podcast for free. Dr. fucking Waszilla, all the fucking Pod Kings. We recorded and I'm drinking some water. Waszilla's drinking Rolling Rock. No one can compete, we will never be beat. All of the other podcasts can suck our cocks. Damn, you fuckers are lucky to get the podcast for free. Dr. fucking Waszilla, all the fucking Pod Kings. Loving analingus, yes we have no shame. Wipe our ass with morality. We have the best guests, they'll shit on your chest. BAM! We were invited to Nashville. They gave us time on a mic. We started a talk, the people, they were in shock. They looked at us if we were the Third Reich. Damn, you fuckers are lucky to get this podcast for free. Dr. fucking Waszilla, all the fucking Pod Kings. Dr. fucking Waszilla, we are the fucking Pod Kings.
They call me, you pull the trigger of the gun.
This video is brought to you by MiamiMetalMerchant.com for competitive prices. Check out MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. Fuck sent you.